I will be reading from the Jerusalem Bible, Jeremiah chapter 50, Oracle against Babylon. The word that Yahweh spoke against Babylon, against the country of the Chaldeans through the prophet Jeremiah. The fall of Babylon and the liberation of Israel. Publish it among the nations. Proclaim it. Make no secret of it. Say, Babylon is captured. Baal disgraced. Merodach shattered. Her idols are disgraced. Her obscenities shattered. For a nation is marching on her from the north to turn her country into a desert. No one will live there anymore. Man and beast have fled and gone. In those days and at that time, the sons of Israel will return. They will come weeping in search of Yahweh their God. They will ask the way to Zion. Their faces will turn in that direction. Come, they say, let us bind ourselves to Yahweh by an everlasting covenant, never to be forgotten. Lost sheep, such were my people. Their shepherds led them astray, left them wandering in the mountains. From mountain to hill they went, forgetful of their fold. Whoever came across them devoured them. Their enemies said, no blame to us. It is because they have sinned against Yahweh, their true fold, and the hope of their fathers. Escape out of Babylon, from the country of the Chaldeans. Go, act like the he-goats, be leaders of the flock. See, I am raising a league of mighty nations against Babylon. They will come from the land of the north, will draw up the battle line against her. There she will be captured. Their arrows are like a victorious warrior, never returning empty-handed. Chaldea will be plundered. All who plunder her will have their fill. Rejoice, if you like. Have your triumph, you plunderers of my heritage. Be playful like calves let out to graze, like stallions, but your mother is covered with shame. Disgraced is the woman who bore you. She is the least of nations now. A wilderness, a parched land, a desert. The fury of Yahweh will leave her uninhabited. She will become an empty solitude. All who pass by Babylon will be applaud at it and whistle in amazement at such calamity. Draw yourself up against Babylon. Surround her, all you who bend the bow. Shoot! Do not spare your arrows. Raise the war cry against her from all sides. She surrenders. Her bastions fall. Her walls collapse. This is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take revenge on her. Treat her as she has treated others. Deprive Babylon of the man who sows, of the man who wields the sickle at harvest. Escape from the destroying sword. Let everyone return to his own people. Let everyone escape to his own country. Israel was a strange sheep, hunted by lions. First the king of Assyria devoured him. Next Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, crushed his bones. Therefore, Yahweh, the God of Israel, says this: Now I will punish the king of Babylon and his country as I punished the king of Assyria. I will bring Israel back to his pastures, to browns on Carmel, and in Bashan, and on the highlands of Ephraim, and in Gilead, to eat his fill. In those days and at that time, you may look for Israel's iniquity. It will not be there. For Judah's sins, you will not find them. For I will pardon the remnant that I leave. The fall of Babylon proclaimed to Jerusalem. March up to the land of Merathaim. March against it and against the inhabitants of Pekod. Follow them. Brandish the sword. Let their destruction be complete. It is Yahweh who speaks. Do everything I have ordered. The din battle fills the country. Immense destruction. What? Broken to pieces, that hammer of the whole world? What? Babylon become a thing of horror throughout the nations. A snare was set for you, and you were caught before you knew it. You have been found out and overpowered because you defied Yahweh. Yahweh has opened his armory and taken out the weapons of his fury. For the Lord Yahweh has work to do in the country of the Chaldeans. Fall on her, one and all. Break her garneries. Open, pile the plunder up like heaps of grain. Put her under the ban until nothing is left of her. Slaughter all her bulls, down to the slaughterhouse with them. Woe to them, their day has come, their time of reckoning. I will be reading from the Jerusalem Bible, Zechariah chapter 2, verse 10. 2 exhortations to the exiles. Up, up, and leave the land of the north. It is Yahweh who speaks. For to the four winds of heaven I have scattered you. It is Yahweh who speaks. Zion, up. Dweller in Babylon, flee. For Yahweh Sabaoth says this, He whose glory has sent me here. As regards the nations who despoiled you, for whoever touches you touches the apple of my eye. See now, I raise my hand over them, for them to be plunder for their slaves. And you will know that Yahweh Sabaoth has sent me. Sing, rejoice, daughter of Zion, for I am coming to dwell in the middle of you. It is Yahweh who speaks. Many nations will join Yahweh on that day. They will become his people, but he will remain among you, and you will know that Yahweh Sabaoth has sent me to you. But Yahweh will hold Judah as his portion in the Holy Land, and again make Jerusalem his very own. Let all mankind be silent before Yahweh, for he is awakening and is coming from his holy dwelling. I will be reading Zechariah chapter 3, Jerusalem Bible. Fourth vision, the investiture of Joshua. He showed me Joshua the high priest, standing before the angel of Yahweh, with Satan standing on his right to accuse him. The angel of Yahweh said to Satan, May Yahweh rebuke you, Satan. May Yahweh rebuke you. He who has made Jerusalem his very own, is not this man a brand snatched from the fire? Now Joshua was dressed in dirty clothes as he stood before the angel of Yahweh. The angel said these words to those who stood before him, Take off his dirty clothes and clothe him in splendor, robes of state, and put a clean turban on his head. They clothed him in splendid robes of state and put a clean turban on his head. The angel of Yahweh was standing there and said to him, Look, I have taken away your iniquity from you. The angel of Yahweh then proclaimed to Joshua, Yahweh Sabaoth says this, If you walk in my ways and keep my ordinances, you shall govern my house. You shall watch over my courts, and I will give you free access among those who stand here. For this is the stone which I am placing before Joshua. On this single stone there are 7 eyes, and I myself intend to cut the inscription on it. It is Yahweh Sabaoth who speaks, the coming of the branch. Now listen, High Priest Joshua, you and the friends who sit before you, for you are men of good omen. I now mean to raise my servant branch, and I intend to put aside the iniquity of this land in a single day. On that day, it is Yahweh Sabaoth who speaks. You will entertain each other under your vine and fig tree. Zechariah chapter 4. Fifth vision, the lampstand and the olive trees. The angel who was talking to me came back and roused me as a man is roused from his sleep. And he asked me, "What can you see?" I answered, "As I look, this is what I see. There is a lampstand entirely of gold with a bowl at the top of it. 7 lamps are on the lampstand and 7 lips for the lamps on it. By it are 2 olive trees, one to the right of it and one to the left." Speaking again, I said to the angel who was talking to me, "What do those things mean, my Lord?" The angel who was talking to me replied, "Do you not know what these things mean?" I said, "No, my Lord." He then gave me this answer. "These 7 are the eyes of Yahweh. They cover the whole world." In reply to this, I asked him, "What is the meaning of these 2 olive trees to the right and to the left of the lampstand?" Speaking again, I asked him, "What is the meaning of the 2 olive branches pouring the oil through the 2 golden pipes?" He replied, "Do you not know what these things mean?" I said, "No, my Lord." He said, "These are the 2 anointed ones who stand before the Lord of the whole world." 3 sayings about Zerubbabel. This is the word of Yahweh with regard to Zerubbabel. "Not by might and not by power, but by my spirit, says Yahweh Sabaoth. What are you, you great mountain? Before Zerubbabel, be a plain. He will put out the keystone to shouts of, 'Blessings on it! Blessings on it!'" The word of Yahweh was addressed to me as follows. "The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this temple. His hands will finish it, and you will learn that Yahweh Sabaoth has sent me to you." A day for little things, no doubt, but who would dare despise it? People will rejoice when they see the chosen stone in the hands of Zerubbabel. Yahweh is there. Amen, amen, amen.
Good morning, Yahweh. Nice having you here.
Yahweh.
Joy bells are ringing.
Yahweh.
Whenever you're near. Yahweh. There goes my sorrow.
Yahweh.
There goes my fear. Good morning, Yahweh.
Good morning, Father Yahweh.
Nice having you here.
Yahweh. Good morning, Father Yahweh.
Good morning, Yahweh. Nice having you here. Your bells are ringing.
Yahweh.
Whenever you're near.
Yahweh.
There goes my sorrow.
Yahweh.
There goes my fear.
Yahweh.
Good morning, Yahweh. Nice having you here.
Love you, Father Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, we have the victory.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, demons will have to flee.
Yahweh.
Tell me who can stand before us when we call on Yahweh's great name. Yahweh, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, we have the victory. In the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, we have the victory. In the name of Yahweh, In the name of Yahweh, demons will have to flee. Tell me who can stand before us when we call on Yahweh's great name. Yahweh, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, we have the victory. Oh Lord Yahweh, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, Yahweh, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, Yahweh, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Yahweh is there. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the new dawns of mercy are bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Yahweh, the light of the world. Yahweh is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, Yahweh is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Yahweh is on the main line. Tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. Oh Lord Yahweh, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, Yahweh, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.